Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmie from Emmie Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. I'm suddenly nervous or something. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to be doing a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your cross watchers. Also for those of us who find ourselves on this channel without any Piscean anything. You're probably an empath and you're probably needing messages from your soul. So I asked what this reading was going to be about, and I heard very clearly the feels are speaking so loudly. So there's stuff going on, right? There's stuff going on. It's causing some possibly like some confusion, possibly some wondering of, is this your emotion? Is this someone else's emotion? What is this? What is this? What is this? We're going to find out. Let's go ahead and just let's pull some cards. Let's see where this goes. It's making me nervous. Okay, it's making me nervous. I'm not sure why, but it's making me nervous. I've been nervous a lot lately. What the F's going on? Okay, let's rotate back to this other way of me reading cards where I'm just going to shuffle the deck and then I'm going to pull from the top some random number of cards. Okay, I'm just going to pull from whatever deck calls to me. Oh my goodness, it's like intense. It's an intense type of energy. It's an intense type of emotion. It even feels as though there's like a walking away happening. It feels as though I don't know, like I don't know. It's an intense feeling. It's increasing in feeling. Oh my goodness. So there's a lot of like, I guess, almost like confrontational type, manipulative type, and like, oh my goodness. The more I'm tapping into this, the more it's making me nervous. Not even joking. What deck? Oh, here. No, that's not it. Oh, here. All right. And then this is the final deck. Nervousness. Oh my goodness. This is already going to set the stage, okay? This like this energy is already setting the stage for me. The stage feels uncomfortable and cold. Oh, no. Okay. We got this. We're good. We're fine in our... You guys know, once upon a time I used to live stream in the closet. No joke. I was live streaming in the closet and people were like, "You're not really in the closet." And I was like, "Yeah, no, I am. Look." And I turned it and they're like, "Oh, she's literally in a closet." Whatever, is not a big deal. So let me take off my beanie first and foremost. Okay. I feel like whatever this reading is going to give us, we need to have our hair up and ready to fight. Wherever this reading is going to take us, we need to be ready for, put the hair back. So whatever the situation is, we ready. Okay. We ready. Okay. So first and foremost, we have Nine of Coins. Accomplishment, discernment, discretion. Ooh, discretion and material well-being. Okay, what I'm getting what I'm getting is that someone was or currently still is enjoying that material well-being. No, they're about to not enjoy material well-being. Ooh, I don't. So, this is getting intense, man. A person who may pursue a matter to ruin, conflict, selfishness, sadism, a dangerous or wicked person, one who causes unnecessary disturbances and sadness. Okay, immediately, right off the bat, this is someone who maybe has a lot of um, financial stability, financial backing. They're the one that's in control. They're holding the purse strings. And I hope this is not a relationship you're in, because this is about to turn ugly. Okay? This is about to turn several shades of mhm. So the feel that I get, and I hope this doesn't apply to anyone, the feel that I get immediately. This is someone who lured another person in with like the financial stability, sugar daddy, sugar mama, sugar baby, sugar, whatever, a lot of sugary. Sugar is like the most addictive substance, right? It beats out crack. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, okay? It beats out crack. So they got real sugary. And then I guess you know, some stuff happened. They probably lured this person in real well. We're super sweet, looking all docile, dancing like a little uh, baby geisha hooker with a frog on their back. Geishas weren't hookers, first and foremost. Okay. They weren't hookers. Anyways, speaking of geishas, they often benefited from a benefactor. What that means is these like well-to-do, clients were typically wealthy and powerful. And if they performed well, their major skill really was like having conversation that the average woman could not have. You know what I mean? They had to be well versed in all the arts and all sorts of different things. So not everyone could just be a geisha. They were not hookers. That idiocracy didn't start until soldiers began to occupy Japan, and the hookers in the brothels called themselves geishas. They were not geishas, they were hookers. Okay? Those are not synonymous. They are not one and the same thing. So it's almost this thing of whoever this benefactor is, they lured this person in because they had a lot of stuff to offer, a lot of knowledge for so many different things. Maybe health wise, I'm like, for some reason, it's this thing of like ketogenic diet. What the fuck? I don't know why that's popping up. Ketogenic diets. I used to do a hybridized keto and paleo diet. It's actually very effective for frequency. Um, but that's the thing. They lured that person in, and then I guess their controlling ways it became too tumultuous. Look at all those waves in the back, right? Waves just. And then I guess whoever they lured in is finally like, listen, here's your debit card back. Just listen, okay? Here's your debit card back. Calm the F down. You don't get to tell me what to do anymore. And then now it's like a person who may pursue a matter to ruin, conflict, selfishness, sadism. Like it's almost like they went from hee to like, I'm gonna chop you. Oh my God. It's a total 180. They're pissed off. Um hmm. One who causes unnecessary disturbances and sadness. Ooh, is this someone I know? Because it's suddenly this sense of like, Oh, you want me to message? Message who? You talking about me? You want to message me? Try it. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I wish a motherfucker would. I wish a motherfucker would. Contact at emmyevolving.com. I'm over here in my semi-closet minding my own motherfucking business. Don't start shit, won't be no shit. Okay? I don't know, I got riled up for a second there. It's this sense of like jealousy, extreme. Is this a third party situation? Is that what it is? Are y'all involved in third party stuff? The only three party situation you need to be involved in is you, yourself, and another aspect of you. Okay? This is my logic in life. Make a mistake, that's just redirecting you, right? Just redirect you, right? Make that mistake again, that's enough to cut off. Just cut it off. Okay? Like, hello? Hello. Three. Three? Three. That's enough for a soft slap. Just to wake you up. Soft slap. That's enough to push you by the forehead and get you to fall over and shake some sense into yourself. Do not involve yourself in third party circumstances. Motherfucker, I got a bicycle. I got a bike. It only needs 2 wheels. Okay. It's not a trike, it's a bike. So just ride yourself away from whatever. This is about to pop off into some crazy ass shit. This is about to pop off. Let me just calm myself down. I don't even know who this would be about. I don't socialize. I don't socialize. In the world of animales and pet owners, I would be that unsocialized pit bull. I would. I would be that unsocialized pit bull with lipstick. Choking on my own truth. Choking on my own truth. I'm about to use some nasal spray, clear out my sinuses. I ain't even joking. Because I'm smelling some bullshit popping up. I'm smelling some bullshit. Best sinus spray ever. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bullshit's popping up here. This reading, right from the start, I call bullshit. I call bullshit. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see. Let us see. Okay. I got riled up because someone's going to message me. Bitch, I wish you would. I wish you would. I don't know who you are and what you're talking about, but I wish you would so I could set your ass straight. I wish you would. Okay. Page of Cups. A studious and intent person, reflective, meditative, loyal, willingness to offer services and efforts. Okay, so that's who they're terrorizing. Oh, shit. They're terrorizing this poor studious man. And he's over there just stressed out, like, what the fuck did I get myself into? Why do you gotta be this way? I feel bad for you, bro. I do. I do. Here's my logic. There's going to be crazy people that you come across, right? People who are just like ratchet, people who are, thuggish, people like there's certain types of crazy, right? There's these certain types where it's like, oh, you crazy. I like that. And then there's types of like, oh, you're crazy. Ew. Learn the difference between the two. The divide is huge. The divide is huge. You got to learn the difference between the two, because if people can't control their cray, that's just no, we don't play with that. That's not sexy. It's not. It's not spicy. It's full on like mental instability. We can't work with that. Like attitudey, we can work with that. You know what I mean? It's like, ooh, you love the attitudey. I like that. But then no, that instability where it's a consistent pattern that continues to happen. The feels are speaking so loudly. What are you feeling about this? I feel like you don't even know what you're feeling because you're busy not avoiding daggers. They're throwing full on katanas. Bitch, I wish you would. Three of Swords. I'm really getting riled up. I don't know who I'm fighting. Three of Swords. Distraction, confusion, disorder, mistake, incompatibility, anxiety, and loss. Yep, sums it up. Sums it up in one single ball sack. Sums it up. You don't even need the second ball sack. That's just all contained in one. The babies that come out of this situation are not good. Not good. Not good. The offspring of this, it's as toxic as the ball sack itself. I don't know who we're fighting. We need to change gears. I'm hoping the rest of the reading. Oh, see, look, I'm telling you, we about to fight. We standing side to side now. Look, poor fella. Poor fella. He's dealt with so much. He can't even stand right now. He needs to genuflex and like catch his breath. Let's see. Respite, rest after illness, repose, replenishment, solitude, retreat. Feels like they're retreating. Whoever this is tripping so hardcore. Okay. So then someone's watching you again. I gotta pull my sleeves down. I don't want any exposure to this shit. I'm just saying, I'm gonna put my hat back the F on. Where's my hat? Because I want to be fully covered from this. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. I don't want no part of this. I really literally needed to take a moment and just wrap my head. For real, literally wrap my head with some sort of pressure because this about to get real crazy. Do me a favor, find the inside of your collarbone and just start tapping there. We're going to just do some EFT right now. We're going to do some EFT. This is too much. I'm not joking. This is too much. This is too much. How y'all people live like this? Like, why can't you leave this alone? If you're living through this, how do you live through this? Like, serious question. How do you live through this? How do you consistently day in, day out have to deal with this kind of stuff? I'm just okay. Let me not be judgmental. All right, we have Knight of Staves in reverse. Interruption, unexpected change, quarreling, breakup of personal relationships, rupture. I'm telling y'all. You can survive with one nutsack. You can survive with both missing. I'm just saying. You literally can. You literally can. Why hold on to this? My logic is this. If you think like, oh my God, no one's going to want me after this, I'm damaged goods and this and that, you are a catch. If you could deal with that level of cray-cray, I mean, imagine the ways in which you can love someone who actually wants to be loved. Love someone who's not beyond. Like, do you understand the gravity of it? Enchanted. Hold up. Oh, well, shit. Girlfriend. I think that's a thing. All right. Card number 3, Mercury, mind. If you want to tell people the truth, make them laugh. Otherwise, they'll kill you. So Mercury, the planet of intelligence and talking, is the closest planet to the sun. This card suggests you put effort behind your talk. This is someone who knows that if they cry hard enough, if they're destroyed enough by your leaving, you're not going to leave. Leave them anyways. I'm a wicked type of female. If you've treated me poorly and it's time for me to leave, and that's when you start crying, I'm going to leave smiling. That cap moon got me safe. That cap moon protects me. I'm just saying that cap moon that I have, Capricorn moon, I'm just saying that little mofo, when you treat me poorly and then you try and emotionally manipulate me because now I'm walking away, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to clap at your performance as I laugh and walk away. So not joking. So not joking. All right. So the god Mercury is a Roman counterpart of the Greek god Hermes. Hermes, the messenger with wings at his heels and on his hat, connected to everything associated with the mind. Quick wit, brevity, mental flights, trickery, inspiration. Okay, so the god Mercury and his counterparts also have very much to do with magic and medicine. When medicine is not properly applied, it becomes poison. What do you mean, Emmie? Medicine is medicine. Right. But see, when you're told to take a certain medication, 1 pill per day, and then you down the whole bottle in one swallow, see, that went from medicine to now a poison. Love bombing is what we're talking about here. When it comes to the body, let's see. Okay, Mercury is also a comedian and can be a bit of a trickster. Just when the energy seems to be flowing one way, Mercury changes the direction. So you think everything is going good, and then maybe you think that, oh, okay, so they're supporting me speaking my truth. Let me be honest about this or that. Like they told me you could tell me anything. So I'm gonna tell you something. Oh, sorry, you can tell me anything except that. Because if you tell me that, then now I'm sharpening my knives. You know what I'm saying? I think that might be what happened. So, Mercury is the wisdom and stupidity found in intelligence when it's not connected to the heart or the feelings. So, are you dealing with an only child? Not to shit talk on people who are an only child, but this feels like only child behavior. Do y'all know what that means? Only child behavior? Because I come from a large family. You want to act a fool? There's several of us to put your ass back into reality. There are several of us to be like, you're fucking stupid. Why are you doing stupid shit? But then only child, sometimes, not all, okay? I don't want to put all the only child people in the same toxic bag. But sometimes what ends up happening is if you don't grow up with siblings, really, who's gonna tell you to your face you're acting stupid and selfish? The world does not revolve around you. So it's almost this sense of like, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's not an only child, but I've seen this in people who are only the only child enough times to be like, do you have siblings? And they're usually like, no, I'm the only child. I can tell. I can tell. And that's the thing, is that sometimes when people are the only child, um when the parents like are it's almost like they feel badly, they don't want to have another child or can't have another child, so they go above and beyond and really really cater and really really this and really really that, because oh, you don't have anyone. That creates a lot of mental that goes on. And if you don't have friends that, you know, are like siblings to you, then it becomes a thing where you don't realize. You literally don't realize, but that doesn't excuse the behavior. My daughter is an only child. Sometimes it's hard to get her to see more perspectives about. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. It's not because they're a bad person. You're not less than if you're an only child. But this is what I see oftentimes in people who were only childs. You know what I'm saying? Um, and if your parent is not cognitive of this, like Billy's cognitive of it. So she's trying to help her daughter see from different perspectives. Like she understands, like, okay, I need to kind of go a little bit further in the realm of exposing my child to different perspectives, helping my child understand that her way is not always the right way, that there's other ways to do things and other people's opinions are also just as valid. So this is a feel that I get is like they have this, like, whoever this reading is pertaining to, they have this logic of like, no, I really thought about this and you're wrong. But it's like, but you've never even considered from a different perspective. So that's really, really clouding their judgment. And then it's like a ramping up and ramping up of energy and emotion. And they're just wilding the fuck out. I would grab you by your shoulders and shake the shit out of you. Not brain shake, but just shake the shit out of you. And be like, there's billions of us here. Calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. You're having a meltdown. Calm the fuck down. I totally would. If I knew who this was, I would totally just grab you by and be like, you okay now? Are you okay now? Can we talk again? Can we like kind of progress a little bit further with let's hear each other's perceptions from varying points of views and let's kind of see where this conversation goes, because this doesn't feel like a conversation anymore. This feels like a lot of quiet, like silent treatment, and then a lot of like manipulation, like emotional manipulation, where there's a lot of crying. Like, I can't believe you would do this to me after everything I've done for you. I hate that line. I hate that line. I hate it. Don't ever do anything for me if you're going to hold it over my head. I can do something for myself. Whatever it is, I don't care if I have to struggle. I don't care if I have to suffer. I can do it for myself. Eventually, I'll get it done. Don't offer to help me if later on you're going to hold it over my head. That's manipulation to the utmost degree. Shitty people do this. Now I'm triggered. Shitty people do that. Ahem. I'm trying to wipe the salt off my teeth. Suck it back down. Suck it back down. That kind of stuff pisses me off. It pisses me off. And I think that's why I'm getting riled up. Like, whoever's going through this, it's like you were made to believe that you were building something solid, healthy, mutual, reciprocated. You know what I mean? Only to later realize, because this is not the first time, this is not the second time. These are cycles. When they don't get their way, this gets brought up. Woo. It's like, ooh, this isn't helping. It's keeping a file on people you think owe you now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's people out there that exist that are like this. I see them as Odin's gift. Odin gifting you willing sacrifices. No, don't mess with those people. Like, walk away from them. There's walk away from them. walk away from them. If this continues to happen over and over and over, walk away from them. That's that. That's that. I remember early in my marriage with my husband. I've only been married once. Early in my marriage, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and this type of subject matter really triggers me really quickly. Okay, really quickly. And I distinctly remember an argument that we were having way early in the marriage, and it had something to do with, like, I don't even remember what the argument was about, but I distinctly remember how he threw into my face that he works and I just stay at home. And I promise you, this was probably the only time he's ever done this, because I had said to him, "You really want me to? Because, see, if I work, there's really no need for you. But if you really need me to show you how strong I actually am, you know you're going to get booted, right?" You know that, right? There's no need for you in that equation. See, you're doing that part, I'm doing this part. Together we form a whole. Now, if I'm going to do this part and that part, then really there's no need for you. I do that shit on my own. So, really, decide right now and decide real well. Do you want me to show you how fucking strong I actually am? And that was the last of that. Because he knew I fucking actually meant it. Like, he knew I actually meant it. Like, for real. I thought this was like a partnership where I do this part, you do that part. We each, because all he has to do is worry about going to work, which that's a huge component. Yeah, that's a huge part he's contributing. He's gone most of the day working, providing for our family. But that's not to say I'm not doing shit at home, because I get up about the same time he gets up. I clean everything. I cook everything from scratch. I hold everything the fuck down. I create budgets and everything. So you don't got to worry about, is what you made enough for us? I make that shit work. Don't be fucking diminishing my contribution. And that's the thing, is that when you allow people to diminish your contribution, and like I said, that's very early in the marriage. Very, very early in the marriage. So we're still learning how to value each other. That's not evidence of, oh, he was an asshole and I taught him. No, we're growing and learning together. He's taught me a lot, and I've taught him a lot by holding my ground too. That's why it's an equally powerful reciprocal partnership. That's why it works. There's not one of us that controls all the power. These cards, only one person has the power in that relationship. That's not a partnership. That's a, I don't know what the fuck ship. I'm for real. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's not okay. I promise you, that is not kosher. It's not OSHA approved. It's none of that shit. This is some sort of, they bought you, baby boo. They bought you. They bought you. I don't know if they're like, ooh, that one got big D energy. I'm going to pay top dollar for that one. Come on home to mama. I don't know, but it was not some good deal that you got, because, whew, it's a dictatorship. Exactly. I can at least kind of, not really, but kind of, respect the dictatorship, because it's flat out like, no, I'm in control. I'm the dick in this tater. Okay, it's like, it's just point blank, like, I'm in control. If you don't like it, you don't get to be here. Dictatorship. This is not okay, because this is like, oh no, we're equals, but you can't do that. Oh no, but okay, go ahead, I'll let you now. Oh yeah, no, but it's ours, but you can't buy that. Oh, you're crying. Okay, you can have one. That's, did I really clench my fist at you? Oh my God, what the fuck is happening? We're peaceful. That was a different life. Remember? This life, we're peaceful. This life, we're peaceful, baby boo. Never clench the fist in rage. Remember what we said? We said this is the life we chose. This got me triggered like a mofo, y'all. This got me triggered like a mofo. We gonna be okay. We gonna be okay. We in a safe household. We in a powerful relationship. I gotta just remind myself where I'm at in life. We're happy. It's peaceful. It's peaceful here. There's no threats here. There's no fear here. It's a good place. We got a good man. We got a good man. This is not our reading. We got a good person in our life. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I'm legit getting so upset. I'm about to like start dry heaving. That's an intense level of upsetness. All right. So Mercury maximizes the imagination, but can also symbolize the liar. When it comes to double talk with mixed meanings. See what I'm saying? It is a planet of gaslighting, causing purposeful confusion in the minds of others to gain something not really deserved. Mercury tends to be chatty, superficial, and into playing games, psychological games, and other types of puzzles. When this card presents itself in a reading, it's time to use all of your mental faculties to get your point across. It may mark a period where you either have to talk your way out of something or talk your way into something, or maybe just quietly pack your bags and leave something. I'm starting to feel dizzy. Oh my god, I'm so fucking mad. I'm starting to feel dizzy. I can feel the drive heaving begin. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine what it feels like to live that way. I can't imagine it. Okay. Beware of gossip and other scandals. What you say in this situation can and will be used against you. So maybe this person is already talking to the people who are important to you in your life. Maybe this person has already gathered up all the troops of flying monkeys, monkey ass monkeys. And they're on your ass already about like, what are you doing? Why are you ruining a good thing? Like, why are you sabotaging this? Like, I don't know. You can expect to see fast developments regarding romance or relationships. It can mean that a friendship is the best option for you now. So I don't even know if you want to be a friend with this person. You may attract partners and perhaps friends who are non-emotional, highly rational, and objective. We need a little bit more of that, a little bit more of that in your life when you're dealing with someone. Look, it made my eyebrows curl, motherfucker shit. It made my eyebrow curl. Oh God. You know what it is? I need to listen to calming music. I need some meditation music or like neurodivergent music. That's what we need. This reading got me all sorts of fucked up. No Tupac for sure on that. No Tupac. Okay. Last Train by Dactyl. Here we go. Okay, just get the hairs, wrap it around. We good. All right. These lovers or friends may be offended by flip remarks or joking over serious matters. You may become involved with someone who double talks, is witty, but who does not emotionally connect. So I'm wondering if that's you at this point. You're witty, you're very charming because you're accustomed to now having to like really play the role and entertain and soothe and all of that, because I mean, heaven forbid this person's feathers get ruffled. Okay. But you're no longer emotionally connected. This is also the card of brothers and sisters as well as twins. We're going to have to go into emotional detachment mode. 3, card number 33, card number 43, and 5. 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3. All right? It's a countdown. It's a countdown. We need more of those fingers, Universal D. We need more of those fingers, Universal D. Y'all need to help Universal D and create a rainbow of those fingers. I'm done with that card. Card number 33. Keep it moving. You got work to do. Keep it moving. 9th house, faith. We travel, some of us forever, to seek other states, other lives, other souls. There you go. More fingers. There you go. More fingers, you guys. The 9th house. Oh, obstacles are being lifted. So here's the thing, okay? Not even going to hate. I'm going to control myself. Look at that. The card could stick to my face. I'm so moisturized. I'm just saying, I'm so moisturized. It's making me sweat. It's making me sweat. I'm Buddha upon the. I'm a Buddha upon the message to my face. I'm just saying. I didn't even have to lick the card. It's taking off my moisturizer though. I like to say moisturize. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the 9th house in astrology is a house position for the sign Sagittarius. I'm sorry. It is ruled by the planet Jupiter, the planet of openness, luck, and expansion. That might be why I'm like so, shit talking right now. Sagittarius, we know you talk a lot of shit. You and Gemini could totally be BFFs. Y'all be the shit talkers of the zodiac. I'm just saying, do you have a friend that's a Sagittarius or a Gemini? Just listen to them for a second. Listen to them for a second. Yesterday, my husband went on the patio and he says to me, from the door that leads to the patio, that leads to the outside of the house, what do you think we would do if we saw someone letting their dog take a shit on our driveway? Motherfucker, get in the house and close the door. Get in the house and close the door. He want to know, like, what would we say? How would we handle that? Do we need to know this? And then there's all these other things that are said. I'm just like, yeah, Sagittarius and Gemini, y'all be one in the same. One in the same. I swear, I think every day he takes it upon himself to assess the driveway to make sure there's not a new dog shit. And he will stand there like, any little motherfuckers on this street. I ain't even mad. I'm just like, this motherfucker. This motherfucker. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming over here. I'm just saying. What?
You damn right I do. Okay? You damn right I double check. Twice, 3 times. I sit there and watch sometimes. Write that down.
He legit sits there and he watches. He and Neighborhood Watch all on his own. He and Neighborhood Watch all on his own. He like what I guess one of the properties down the road is like this old couple, and he didn't like the fact that I don't know how he knows that these adolescents don't live at that house, but he don't like that they park there. It's not even near our house is like legit down the road, but he knows that it's old people that live there. And he don't like the fact that these disrespectful motherfuckers.
I'll be watching.
I was like, how do you know? What if they live there? Maybe that's their fact. No, they don't.
I pay attention. I might as well put a light on my car. Patrol. Put that shit on my bike.
Yo, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He know everybody's business. He just Universal D. You know everybody's business? I think you know everyone's business too. It's a Sagittarius / Gemini thing. No, you cannot be real friends. You can't. You guys together would shit talk too much. That's too much fucking toxicity for a Piscean to live through. Yeah, right. Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to veto that request. I can already picture the two of you in a car together, like for real. What the fuck is that guy doing aside from walking on the sidewalk? I already know you probably talk so much shit about. I remember one time we were driving through a parking lot at the grocery store. This guy did not even walk past our car. He's walking over there, like there's no risk of him interfering with our pathway. Here's my husband. Look at that motherfucker over there. What the fuck he do to you? I don't know. Look at him over there. For real, what the fuck did he do to you? Did he look at you? He didn't cross your path? Nope. Yeah, that's why. Nope. Got to keep y'all separate. I already know. Yeah. Look at that motherfucker over there. Nah, I don't like that shit. Nah. Oh, what the fuck's he doing? I'm like, he's standing there. What do you mean? He's standing there. He's living his quietest life. Standing there. Why the fuck is he there? Because that's a grocery store. I don't know. He is. He's paying attention. He's paying attention. I don't know. I love it though. On some days. Just saying. All right. The 9th house represents a search for meaning through established structures. Okay, so that's how they got hemmed up. They're looking for an established structure, like a relationship. I'm wondering if they wanted a relationship with someone who is not available, basically, right? It would be an unconventional relationship. And then it was this thing of like, they need a structured, very traditional type of thing. And so that's how they got hemmed up. Okay. Destiny, fate, and karma all come into play, as well as your view of what God may or may not be. It's most definitely of the higher mind and our need to unite with something greater. This wasn't enough. Whatever this was, it wasn't enough. And they're seeking out whatever connection it was that is like the paramount, the tantamount connectivity. Let's see. With this card, it's time to consider your impending plans in the broadest terms. It means you'll have to go outside of your ordinary life to achieve your goals. So again, it goes back to this sense of whatever's been happening. It's just not enough. And I think whoever this other person is, they know they're not enough. They know no matter how hard they try, they don't compare to whatever ideal their person has set. Oh shit, you're the ideal. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody going to compare to someone who got like 15 personalities rolled into one. There's just no comparison. There's just no comparison. So, oh, you're the ideal. You're the ideal. Wow. Wow. That's what it is. You are the ideal. Usually when this card appears, the reason is for knowledge or for broadening of understanding. There will be a desire to visit places of arcane wisdom and knowledge where you can expect the history behind the area to be very well documented. I'm wondering if the area they're exploring is the area that you occupy within their mind and within their heart. This is someone who already knows you. This is someone who is a part of your past, distant past, recent past. I don't know, but they already know you. You still occupy reality within them. The ninth house also represents esoteric matters like psychic fairs, and new age, counterculture gatherings, or places where offbeat people gather together for some visionary cause. It might be if you live stream, it might be if you're like publicly visible. It might be something where it's like your posts are publicly visible or they're using some sort of burner account. Oh my God, do they have a burner phone? Oh my God, the intrigue. The intrigue. How many of you have a burner phone? The intrigue of this is just, I'm starting to become amused. Oh my God. I don't know about you guys, but this is like a whole story. This is a whole story. We haven't even gotten to the other cards in the deck. Yo, I gotta hurry my ass up. Okay. There will be longing to connect with something greater than the individual self. Occasionally, this card indicates a temporary disconnect from close family where you depart from your known life into another one as a pilgrim or a seeker. If your question is about love, one or the other person needs freedom. There won't be commitment anytime soon. Then, in short, this card indicates that you are about to depart on an important journey. It may be an outward voyage, it may be an inward excursion. Either way, you will be changed through the process. This card has to do with what has been tried and tested and what is already established. No matter how expansive or broad-minded, it will be rooted in the traditional. So it's a traditional it's a desire to connect in a traditional manner where you know, I'm really, this third party shit is not cool. It's not cool. But what situation I'm being shown, what's being presented here is the ending of a relationship in order to, for lack of a better way to express it, because maybe I lack a better understanding, they're preparing to pursue you, whoever they are. It's making my sleeves go all twisted and shit. I don't know. Card number 43, lunar eclipse, change. So let's see. Three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. And I guess that's what's happening. The truth of how they actually feel, what they feel towards specific people, that's coming to the surface. And it's something that's very, very difficult for them to process. Or maybe it's you. It's difficult for you to process. If you were really into someone and there was a need to further explore that connection, but that connection was abruptly halted, and then you decided to move on as a coping mechanism. It might be that now you're in a place where it's like, what the F did I do? Why did I do that? I should have just continued to explore that, to really understand, like, what is this person to me? And I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you guys need to re-explore this. I don't know if they're really going to reach out to you or you are really going to reach out to them or what, but this is just a really, this burning up my sugars, I'm saying. Let's see. Eclipses can bring on times which seem shadowy and disordered, but they're not necessarily bad and should not be viewed as such. We're meant to be thrown off balance to make necessary changes. It's a time of seeing the light and focusing on something you have either put off or didn't exactly notice was coming up. So I don't know. When this card comes up, there's dramatic changes in store. Such changes will likely be unexpected ones, the kind that might seem hard or will take some special effort on your part. These will not be gradual, easy, barely noticed transformations. Your world may be rattled somewhat. I'm wondering if, like, for whoever this is this someone that has been so hyper fixated on you for such a prolonged period that their significant other knows about you? That's not good. I mean, it's good to be honest and, but like, if you've been an issue for their relationship for years, I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that doesn't sound like a healthy relationship. Not to judge whoever is fixated, but I mean, I'm trying to put myself in the person's shoes, right? In their position. Like, if you've been fixated on someone else, there's no reason for me to be there. Like, I should not be there. No, I shouldn't be there. I shouldn't be there with you. I should be living my best life without you. I should be where I feel like this person is so focused on just admiring me in all my different phases and moods, all these different stages of me, my personality, that it doesn't matter who comes across their path because they're just focused on me. Like, I don't know. This is messy. This is messy. This is like this thing of I couldn't live like that. I can't be with anyone where I'm questioning where you are. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Sometimes there's been times where I've been out with my husband and we don't wear wedding rings. And people will think, I don't know what they think, but we don't have wedding rings. And I'm usually just like focused on, doing whatever I need to do. So it doesn't seem like we're together sometimes. Right. And I distinctly remember one time we were on a trip abroad and we were in like an open air market. And I was looking at stuff. I was looking at knockoff stuff, right? Because it was just like, it was crazy to me because it looked so real. So clearly we were in Asia. I was looking at knockoff shit, right? And He's kind of a little off to the side of me. And then I hear him get loud. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on over there? And all I know is what I remember him saying is something like that I'm his wife and that basically no one compares to me. I don't know. I think one of the vendors was trying to I think one of the vendors was like trying to flirt with him and trying, I don't know, to get him to take them home. I was just like, okay. He was so mad. He was like so mad. So mad. And I think this I don't remember. It was something like she'd get dolled up for him or something like that. And I was there. I was there. He was so like his face turned red. He was so fucking mad. I was like, like, why are you letting someone get you so mad? And he said to her, like, this is my wife. Have you seen her? Like, you're not gonna come. I was just like, let's just go. This is let's just go. Don't let people get you that mad. And that's the thing though. That's the thing. It's like I don't have to worry what he's doing when he's not home. At no point has he ever, in over 20 years, has he ever made me feel like there's anyone that can displace me in his life. I could never live like that where I'm being compared to someone else. Like, if you have to compare me to someone else and you want me to live up to someone else's, like be in someone's shadow, go be with them. Like, I don't need that shit. I don't need that. I really, really don't. And this is what it feels like is going on. And I don't know if you're imposing this on someone or if that someone recognizes um how you see this other person, or maybe you are the other person and their significant other knows that you have some place that they can't occupy, and that's causing major, I don't know, guys. Do not be alarmed because this altering of your life is essential in getting you where you need to be. um Any number of things might happen: the ending or beginning of a transformative relationship, a change in life's path or job, or a change in where you live. Whatever it may be, it will be abrupt. Um, let's see. Whatever the issue, it has been brewing for a while and things are about to bubble over. So that's the thing. It's been over and over and over. This is the same cycles over and over and over. It could be a partner or a would-be partner who wishes to take a relationship to a new level. Um, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Okay. So, if the situation is something you've taken for granted and collapses, then you will need to make a new start. In any event, you should start to see these effects within the next 6 weeks and expect for an outcome to be completed within 6 months. This card also indicates cycles, and whatever seems lost at this time, you can be assured will return to you, perhaps in a different form, but most certainly better. Oh no, but that's followed by Mars. So, which is the Emperor card. Mars is my home planet. It's my soul planet. No joke. I don't know what that means. What does that mean to have a? What is your soul planet? Okay. Wait. Okay. The Atma Karaka planet or soul planet is the one that you have the most karma to work with in this life. Shit. I told you guys I've been really aggressive in previous lives. Oh shit. Oops. Okay. Atma Karaka is a significator of the soul's desire. I choose violence. No, I don't. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's see. Okay. Bitch, you ain't got time for this. I told you. You gotta be done by 10. Damn it. Okay. Okay. So, card number 5, Mars Force. War does not determine who is right, only who is left. That sounds violent. The Mars card suggests there's something you may have to fight for. So, someone is fighting to break free. Someone is fighting to grow themselves because the red fiery planet Mars is named after the god of war and agriculture. I mean, peaceful warrior project. Straight up. Peaceful warrior project. Better to know how to war and be a gardener or a farmer than be a farmer in the middle of war. Just saying, you know? So let's see the bright and burning one. Okay. Mars makes us shove hard in a way the other planets don't. One might call him the bully among the planets. Mars is the ruler of sexuality and aggression. It is a lustful planet that drives us, allows us to face the difficult challenges in life, and to follow our passions no matter what stands in the way. What? What? I gotta read that again. Wait, what? Mars is a lustful planet that drives us, allows us to face difficult challenges in life and to follow our passions no matter what stands in the way. So, I don't know. This card also means to push back in terms of defense. When Mars is going strong in a chart or a reading, you may either face aggressive situations with a need to confront or defend, or an intense, rousing encounter, which may or may not involve romance. Mars indicates overwhelming attractions. This is a time when you feel not only forced but driven. So this is like going to reach a fever pitch. Whatever is going on is going to reach a fever pitch, and it's like you cannot be stopped at this point. I mean, unless you actually change your mind, I don't think anyone's going to be talking you down from your turret. I don't know. Shoot me down, but it's you who has further to fall. Talking loud, not saying much. Ricochet. All your bullets ricochet. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, fire away. I'm just saying, it's some dramatic as fuck thing going on right now. Right now, action is needed. It's not a good time to sit back and wait. When this card presents itself, you're being challenged to protect your interests or to move ahead quickly on something. So, this energy tells me there's like, I don't know, maybe like a mutual investment in something, right? Energetic, maybe financial investment. And this vindictive person from the start, I don't know. I don't know. They're all your bullets ricochet. I don't know. So the Mars card indicates a type of passion and drive that's linked to the spirit and life force. In ancient British magic, this type of energy was the cunning fire that enabled men and women to act like gods and goddesses, to create and defend, to build energy, to seek and claim, to force and pursue, thus to change fate. So I'm wondering if like someone is trying to force you into something. I'm wondering if it's time for you to kind of just push through. Turning up this card infers that a fire has been lit under the passions and it's time to achieve what you want in life. At least you're being shown a clear path. Okay. All right. I don't know. This is fucked. This is what it is. It's fucked. Okay. So incubation, you've been in a period of incubation for some time now, and it's something like you're ready to hatch. Okay. You're ready to hatch and just go for it. Springtime, things might still be upside down for you. That doesn't mean things will be bad. It might be your perception, your view, the ease with which you can see what path you need to take. Hex and banishment. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, fire away. It's almost a sense of like, for some, there was magical interference. For some, another person was brought in to further hasten that pull, that ripping apart of an already existing bond that was being cultivated, just so like they could take. Balance is needing to be reestablished. Oh shit. It's going to be a very strong feminine that steps in. Y'all. Truly strong women, a truly powerful feminine force will not fight your battles for you. Whoever is going through this right now, you have to do it on your own terms. You have to do it for yourself, because if not, whoever you're dealing with is a low-key, like, vindictive person. They're vindictive. They feel entitled to a whole bunch of different things. They feel very much entitled. The energy of it is like they allow people in their life to do really shady things, and they're aware of it, because then they can like hold it over your head later on, like, look at all these things that you've done to me. Like, what? Look at all these things that you've done to me, and I've forgiven you every single time, and you keep betraying me. Okay, first off, baby boo, you're betraying yourself. If you were really that unhappy because of my behavior, why the F are you still here? You know what I mean? I'm telling you, that cap moon keeps me real safe. Keeps me real safe, because I'd be like, well, if you were that unhappy, why didn't you leave? You can't hold that against me. If you know that's within my character, if you know that's how I am, and yet you continue to take it, I'm not trying to excuse my behavior. I'm just trying to say you're fucking being manipulative right now. You're being ridiculously manipulative. There are people who exist who will allow all sorts of bad behaviors so they can later use that as the chains to the shackles that they've placed around your wrists, your throat, your ankles, and your waist. I'm just saying. You got to move forward. You got to move forward. You got to allow your hope to ripen into this place of gnosis, knowing that you're going to be fine. You were fine before them. You will be fine after them. That's my logic for everything in life. I was still alive before I met you. I will be alive after you're done. That's that. And people are going to be like, oh my God, that's just so cut and dry and so lack of emotion. Sometimes allowing your emotion and your distorted empathy to be, the person driving the vehicle, this is really not the best idea. This is really not the best idea. Sometimes you have to be strict logic, strictly just logic. You got to have that middle ground and be able to tap into one or the other as is appropriate for the situation that you're in. When you're dealing with someone who is emotionally manipulative, you can't do it through emotion. You can't process or move through this period using emotion. They're manipulating the emotion. They're manipulating the emotion. So, random example. Someone's marriage is ending and, they're like, I can't believe you did this. You ruined it. I might have ruined the last portion of it, but I mean, I only did what you've already done 5 times, 6 times, 7 times over the course of 10, 15 years. So did I really ruin it or did I just finally match your energy? Logically. Emotionally, oh my God, I can't believe I did this to us. Logically, like, motherfucker, I just matched your energy. I mean, you did it how many times? You taught me this. And you used several cycles of it to teach me this. And now you're mad because I matched your energy and your behavior? Logic. See what I'm saying? When you're dealing with someone that is emotionally manipulative, you cannot use emotion as your navigation system through whatever it is that you're dealing with. Now, we can't celebrate the things that are going on in this reading. I've had a lot of nervous laughter. This is not a comfortable topic for me at all. I don't like to feel other people going through this type of living situation. This is shitty. This is bad. This is horrible. Like, no. Your future is another day. Your future is another day. So, no, not another day. Not even another hour. When you've seen what you need to see through people's actions that you're observing, through the words that they say, when you're aware they're emotionally manipulating you, you have an obligation to yourself to end that right then and there. There's no need to see it through. At least that's my logic. Because when I know I'm the type of person that doesn't get to that type of logic until I've exhausted all the excuses that I make for you, by the time I'm being logical to that degree, really, you've taken it far too far, beyond too far for me. You have taken it beyond, beyond, beyond. There's nothing left to salvage. It's just done. And when I can approach you with no emotions involved and I'm just like very matter of fact, then you're done. If I can still feel emotions, even if it's like anger, you know how I know whenever like these rare instances where me and my husband get into a really intense disagreement, and I'm like in my head like, you know what? No, girl, you're not done. Why are you mad then? If you're done, you wouldn't be mad. You'd just be like, fuck you, I'm moving. I'm out. That's it. Or it would be like, oh, I've packed your bags. Your Uber's coming. You know what I mean? If I'm still feeling these emotions and I know that once I'm actually done, I don't feel emotions like that anymore. I'm kind of just done. Then I know I'm not done. I'm upset. I'm hurt. I'm irritated. I'm whatever negative emotion I'm feeling, but I'm not done. When you get to a point where you can just really like, you know what? It's the same thing over and over and over. You're probably done. You're probably done. You're probably needing to take the next steps. When the person is very sweet, very charismatic, very accommodating for everyone else, but they don't show how they treat you to other people. Those little side-eye glances, the attempts to control even what you browse on your device. These people are not going to give you permission to put yourself in a healthy place. If you've been very, very quiet and very, very private about the way you've been treated, they're not going to understand what you've been dealing with. All they're going to know is like, oh my God, but you guys are an amazing couple. Like, no, you have to work it out. Mm-hmm. 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 Little did they know, you've been trying to work it out for years upon years upon years on end, and now they're finally just seeing the end result of so much effort on your part, so much giving and depletion on your part. So, time out. It's time to go out. Mother Earth, allow yourself to discharge all of that toxicity into the earth. Surrender to your process of cleaning house. Communicate between self and soul. Understand your self-worth. When you understand yourself, your self-worth, you begin to understand that people can't actually buy you. They can't. They can't buy you. I've had random people over the years, not many, but a couple of random people be like, well, you have to do this, this, and this for me because I already bought so much from you. You bought services, not my soul. You were provided the services that you bought. You paid for a service. I provided the service that was paid for. What you're expecting from me is basically slavery. I don't think so. No. No, I don't need to be accessible at 2 a.m. so that you can unload your toxicity on me about your relationship, about whoever you want to talk shit about. That's not how this works. And having no apologies for having that boundary. That's key. That is so important. Not apologizing for the fact that you know that they're taking advantage of you. This was years ago. This person decided to like make this whole public rant about like, I abandoned her. I just used her for her money. Bitch, ain't nobody tell you to buy shit. For real. Ain't nobody tell you to buy all these things. And it's not that I don't have an appreciation for it, but it's like, how can you appreciate that when you begin to realize they weren't buying things to support your business? They were purchasing you. Because, like I said, her issue was, I wasn't available at 2 a.m. What business is available at 2 a.m.? Hookers and hoes? Because I'm not a hooker or a hoe. You're not going to pay me for that shit. Like, I don't think so. And then it's like, oh no, but we were friends. Okay, but what kind of friend has that type of expectation of a friend? Toxic motherfuckers. Either way, you're out. Either way, you're out. And not having an apology for that. Not apologizing for that. And because this all played out publicly, I have no fucking problem sharing it. She did all that shit publicly. She bought a whole bunch of my swords, had all these wonderful things to say. And then when she could no longer manipulate me, said all this toxic, really fucked up shit about me publicly. And then she tried to resell the swords by saying like, oh, she's amazing energy and this, that. So I said, if anyone's reselling one of my swords, send me a picture. I have no problem with resale, but I will let you know if that's infested with demonic energy. If it is, that means all of my energy has been given back to me, and that is a paperweight. That's no longer a spiritual tool. It's the truth. It's the truth. And that's the kind of people that I'm talking about, where they will say what needs to be said in order to get you into positions where now you're vulnerable. Now you're this, now you're that, and now they really got you. No, bitch, I'm slippery. I'm a slippery motherfucker. That's what fish are. We're fucking slippery. Unless we want to be there, you're not going to keep us there. I'm telling you. Unless we want to be there, you're not going to keep us there. And I promise you, you'll get the fins and the tail. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, I'm the type of fish that has barbs in their fucking fins. Mm-hmm. And you're going to catch some of that if you try and hold on to me. You're going to catch some of that if you try and hold on to me and force me to stay in a place that I don't feel safe in. You guys don't have to stay in places where you don't feel safe. Look, restore and replenish. Having you feeling that way, that's fucked up. Bring into form a new way of being, a new life, a new way to see yourself, a new way to live where you feel empowered. I'm pretty sure for those who are going through this, because you've been dealing with this for how long, you feel very disempowered. Follow your own rhythm. Follow your own rhythm. For real. You can turn away from the light. You can turn away from the darkness. You could follow your own rhythm. Don't let someone else set the standard for you of where you need to go, how you need to dance, where you need to be. No. What do you feel? Do you feel betrayed? Do you feel betrayed by a person, or do you feel betrayed by your emotions and how your emotions were manipulated? Because if you feel betrayed, you need to assess this. And if your emotions betrayed you because they were manipulating your emotions, use pure logic. Pure logic, I promise you, you won't be okay with their behaviors. Spirals of manifestation. What are you manifesting for yourself? Continuations of the same cycles? Because if that's what you're manifesting, then you're now, and you're aware of it, then you're now accountable for the way your life has gone. Card number 8, be the hunter, not the hunted. Allowing yourself to receive your truth and your power back. Not allowing that truth and that power to first be filtered through the hands that are distorted by this lust for hunger and control over you. What is already with you? Your wings and ability to fly away from whatever situation you're in, it's already within you. Listening for truth. Tell me where I lied in this live stream. Tell me where I empowered your sense of disempowerment. Tell me where I help to add distortions to the truth that you are living. If this is resonating with you, tell me where I lied. If this is resonating with you, I bet you're feeling like, yeah, no, fuck. The only person that understands. You're the only person that understands what I'm living through. And if that's how you feel, that's your truth. This is the moment of clarity where all the gaslighting is neutralized, where the sound of truth coming out of my mouth drowns out the words of gaslighting that have been used to continue to manipulate you. That's not a safe environment. If your environment doesn't even allow you to think for yourself, that's not a safe environment. That's not a place for you to live at all. You deserve better than that. In the world, not of the world. You're in this world, not of this world. They covet you for a reason. They're never going to find someone else like you. That's just a fact. And the beautiful thing about that gilded cage is it has no door. Mental shackles are the hardest to remove. Gilded cages have no doors. You're just blinded by the reflection off the bars. I think part of why I developed an allergy to metals is because it is a manifestation of my emotional state. Because of my culture, well-to-do families in my culture are usually heavily adorn their daughters from childhood, from infancy. You're typically heavily adorned with gold and diamonds. Yeah. I'm allergic to gold. Even 24 karat. Because in my culture, 18 to 24 karat, that's the standard. You know, like if it's less than that, according to my culture, that's like cheap gold. And I was forced to wear a lot of jewelry. It felt like a gilded cage worn on my body day in and day out. Day in and day out. There's no door to that gilded cage. That door is nothing but empty words. It's up to you if you want to listen. Emotional trauma is a bitch to reprogram. Absolutely. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. I wear no jewelry because first, I'm reactive to any types of metal. And I don't like feeling like I have to wear things to show my value, to show this, to show that. I went through a period where my rebelliousness involved still wearing the jewelry, but in just non-conventional ways, a lot of piercings and stuff. And then my rebelliousness to my trauma, it elevated after a certain age. And I became reactive to any type of foreign body placed on my physical body. Yeah. So that's the degree of my emotional trauma and reactivity to the things that I've had to experience. What needs to happen for you to begin the process of correcting the trajectory of your life? What actually needs to happen? What is it? Do you have to lose everything? Your sense of self? Your life as you know it to be? Do you have to lose everything? For some of us, we do, you know, and it's not really a loss. It's more like a clearing. Are you willing to clear? Or have you developed attachments? Have you developed attachments to these material things? I don't know where that went. It's like a half carat. I want to say it was a half carat diamond. I pierced my tragus. It's like in high school, I pierced my tragus, right? My parents are so fucking mad. They're so fucking mad. They're like, oh, that looks so trashy. You're embarrassing the family. Why do you have to have all of these holes in your body? And I remember I was like, okay, do you think it's trashy? I'll put a fucking half carat diamond right there. It's big ass shit. I was like, is that better? I wish I had put that somewhere that I can find easily because that one was important. That one was important. That was the one where I really got under their skin. Yeah, no, I really pissed them off. And then came the questions of, are you a stripper? Because I pierced my ears. You don't even fucking let me get the mail from the mailbox, but I'm a stripper. Where exactly do I strip at? Nice. Nice. Yeah, no, totally. But this was before OnlyFans, so I couldn't even, be doing that online. So it's like the logic. People don't give you permission to be who you are. I don't give a shit. Be who you are anyways. What are they going to do? Talk more shit? They're already talking shit. They're going to talk more shit? Good. I'm not listening to that either. Oh, well. Oh, well. I have never understood precious metals. Life is precious, not inanimate material. Yep. Are you guys aware the whole precious metal thing comes from the harvesting of these metallic compounds by extraterrestrials? Are you guys aware of that? Yeah. That's why throughout human history it's been valued, because our overlords came to harvest that kind of stuff. Yeah. And we were the ones harvesting it. Why do you think the royalty, who were the intercessors between the peasant humans and the galactic gods, were gold, jewels? Yep. Oh, what? Ethereum is way up. Hold up. I swear to God, I cannot keep looking at this shit. I can't keep looking at this shit because it's more volatile than my personal thoughts. I just gotta leave that shit alone. Okay, just no more looking at that today. No more. Okay, card number 16. From everything to nothing. Oh no, from nothing to everything. Dyslexia popped in. From nothing to everything, right? No. From nothing to everything. What the fuck? Okay, that's what I'm saying, right? From nothing to every. Oh, my friend, if you are longing to be written on, become a blank page. Have you been shedding your skins, your layers, your certainties? Gone are fixed identities and definite opinions. Keep casting those shackles aside, even if you fear you're releasing too much, and then perhaps you shall cease to exist. Y'all. Were we not just talking about this? Right, Antonio. Mm-hmm. Y'all read what Antonio wrote. You shall only cease to exist as you have known yourself to be thus far. Another emanation of you awaits, blazing angel. Something more beautiful and true. Yet here you are at the pruning stage, like a gardener for the soul. Shall the garden spring back to life, or will the enthusiastic denuding process be rather too much and unintentionally kill off the garden altogether? Fear not, your soul is made of hardy stuff. It can handle a lot of culling and will shine even brighter for it. There's a greater story to be impressed upon your essence than the one you are currently dreaming up. Though you are brilliant, no doubt about it, my angel of love, there is one who is even more so. The imagination of this great writer is beyond our comprehension. The stories that pour forth from the cosmic poet in every moment are so rich, they inspire the creation of art and music. One such story is especially created for you. Yes, you. With a starring role and all the best supporting cast, you shall gasp in wonder, awe, glee, and delight when you hear it. It's a great romance, a great adventure, with an ending truly spectacular and divine. Would you wish to hear it? Become attentive now. Put your own tales aside, as dramatic as they may seem right now. Prepare to be entranced by the greater storyteller, the living poet of love, as you are entranced in a tale of your unfolding divine destiny. Your destiny is unfolding in front of you. It's unfolding in front of you, and it's something that is sometimes too bright for you to be able to clearly see. Sometimes it's something that is so bright that you become light blind. And oftentimes, when you become light blind, things that are less shiny will become the very things that you focus on, because you're looking for this thing, this once upon a time intangible thing that now has become a very profound sense of longing, like really, really wanting and needing whatever this is. And you don't know what it is, but you're looking for it. You're seeking it out. You're looking for it. So Michael's reminding me, this was years ago. There was someone who the paths, our paths needed to cross, right? At one point our paths needed to cross, and we needed to be aware of each other. And this person, without realizing it, went to, because I never put my actual location where I'm at. I just don't. Y'all don't need to know where I am. So I put a place abroad, like some random ass place abroad. And this person actually took a trip there without knowing why. They decided to take a trip there. What? Chase the bright, elusive butterfly of love. God damn. This woman's driving me fucking nuts. I swear to God. Not you, Sandra. I love you. I'm gonna just read this fucking book. Okay, there are moments on the path of love that seem to focus on letting go of identities, of knowledge and certainty, of opinion, and even attempts at control. We may feel as though we're being stripped back to our core, and even then, perhaps further still. We may wonder if we can bear it. What shall, if at all, remain intact through these rigors? We may feel challenged every time we attempt to become something great, as though we are blocked by circumstances beyond our control. Again and again, it's though a greater hand smacks our wrist the moment we try to take hold of something firmly, someone, anything that brings us certainty or inner stability. Such are the rigors at an advanced stage on the path. We meet this challenge when our soul is ready for it. Why must it be thus? This is a sage question. When we're asked to dispense with our story, the interpretations we have given to our life experiences over the years may not hear the request at first. We may vaguely note it, but not recognize a great divine source asking this of us. And so we do not give such an inclination due accord. We may persist with spinning our own tales instead. Oh, our mind may fancy itself to be great wrangler of the word, impressed with its own judgments and declarations. Yet in the light of comparison with the divine tale for our soul, all our fancies shall pass away, revealed as so very frail, like clouds dissipating in the sky. Perhaps we graced with a realization there's so much more. Or perhaps we still don't get the hint and move into struggle as we try to enact what we think our story should be. We may hit obstacle after obstacle and create even more terror in our storytelling. That life is such a pain, a struggle, that success may not be for us, that we are forgotten and unheard. Yet we could equally choose to wonder if obstacle after obstacle, closed door after closed door, is just an attempt a prompt to look for the open window to climb through? And if so, instead of seeking to impose our small story upon the great truth, we can live the truth of our divine destiny. This oracle comes with guidance for you. You're being asked to let go, to receive, to become empty, to be filled. You have to let go before you receive. You just do. You have to. Because if what you're holding on to with bloody fingernails is the very thing that's blocking the reception, ooh, the celebration, the party, reception like the communication. This may mean letting go of attachment to a lover so you can receive genuine love. It may be of no longer holding on to a fantasy of your dream job, but of being guided into your most soulful and successful vocation. It may mean letting go of wishes for your body or health to be other than it is, so you can simply get on with living each day, taking steps into wellness without thinking beyond the day, one day at a time. It's a divine paradox that when we are asked to surrender a story or fantasy, it's because reality is knocking at our door more often than not with a delivery of what we have been fantasizing about, but in the best way for us. Ah, wow. The human experience of this paradox is that you may feel you are giving up hope, that your fantasy is dying. It may be very painful and bring you much grief, but all that's dying is your attachment and opinion about how it must be. This needs to happen so you can stop dreaming and start living it. Ooh, this needs to happen so you can stop dreaming and start living it. Ooh. This is what's happening for you now. Do not fear any part of your process. Embrace it without expectation, with trust in your heart that the divine is simply guiding you from fantasy into fulfillment. Wish fulfillment's about to happen for you. You got to let go of the heavy box that's keeping you from holding on to what's being given right now in this moment. Now, these things come in cycles. If you're unable or unwilling to accept it in this moment, it'll cycle back around. But when it cycles back around, the process that you're in, the process that you go through to receive what needs to be received, that's going to be much harder. It's going to be much more intense, more painful. It's up to you. If that's what you want, if you like struggle, if you're a masochist, okay? It's up to you. I got to get going. I'm going to be coming live again in a few minutes, like 45 minutes or so, with Mr. Chidi over there. We're going to be doing our Empty Cup Radar podcast here on this channel. I hope you guys are able to join us. Excuse me. Look for us on Spotify, SoundCloud. Are we on Apple? Are we on iTunes? I don't know the names of places. Chidi's put us on all sorts of places. Look for us on all the platforms that host or share podcasts. Subscribe to us there, please, please. And join us here as well when we're live. We'll be live in about 40 minutes at this point. If you haven't already subscribed here on the Emmie Evolving channel, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Please do. Comment, share it out, really boost my algorithms. I speak so much on narcissist and ABUSE that YouTube punishes my channel by restricting my reach, by not giving you guys the notifications when I'm live. Let's override that bitch. Let's override that bitch, okay? So I will see you guys in about 40 minutes. Bye, everyone.